Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit.
I think this is probably the best media clip I have seen. Just hands down. I've been on Newsmax. I have to admit this. Back in the old days when no one knew what it was, I was asked to be a Democratic voice. There were plenty of Democrats in the cable news circuit who used to go to Newsmax, and they had bipartisan shows. And then it just went full on Trump and crazy. I mean, it was always crazy. I'll be very clear. It was always conservative. But let's play this clip of the My Pillow guy, because this is interesting to me. Is that, like, just to remind everybody, Newsmax is like one of Trump's networks now, like OAN and Newsmax. And Mike Lindell thought that he was going to have an opportunity, the My Pillow guy, to talk about how he is being censored because they're deplatforming him from Twitter. They're banning his ads, which were strangely like showing up in my feed. So what a waste of money anyways. But let's play this clip of Mike Lindell, who thinks he's going to have a great opportunity to talk about his censorship.
What happened with your Twitter account and the company page?
Well, first mine was taken down because we have all the election fraud with these Dominion machines. We have 100% proof. And then when they took it down about 3 weeks ago, and then when I put it back up, my personal, it was a
Mike, thank you very much. Mike, you're talking about machines that we at Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those kinds of allegations. We just want to let people know that there's nothing substantive that we've seen. And let me read you something there. While there were some clear evidence of some cases of vote fraud and election irregularities, the election results in every state were certified, and Newsmax accepts the results as legal and final. The courts have also supported that view. So we wanted to talk to you about canceling culture, if you will. We don't want to relitigate the allegations that you're making, Mike, because we understand where you are. So let me ask you this. Do you think that this should be temporary? Because it appears to be permanent. Could you make an argument that it is temporary?
What?
Could you make an argument that this could be a temporary banning rather than permanent?
No, I want it to be a permanent because you know what? They did this because I'm revealing all the evidence on Friday of all the election fraud with these machines. So I'm sorry if you think it's not
Mike,
real.
Can I ask our producers, can we get out of here, please? I don't want to have to keep going over this.
Actually,
we at Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those allegations that you're
Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit about just what is happening overall in terms of censorship of...
Trying to cancel out my company and myself in this country. It's cancel culture.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful clip.
He's like a wind-up doll. He didn't realize that they had, stopped listening to him or something. He just kept going. That's kind of stamina and determination. I almost admire it.
It's the cross. It fuels him. It's like right by his heart. No, that's what keeps him going.
You can see that. It's so sad. It's so pathetic. It's so like you're saying things that are so debunked that even Newsmax doesn't want to touch it. Or like, this is a legal liability, and he won't give up.
You can see, it's almost you can imagine Dominion, the company, with a gun to the news anchor's head, being like, you better deny this, or you guys are going to lose, you're going to be gone. Like, they have like the plug in their hands, and which is so incredible. But it's also like the My Pillow guy is famous. I think, it's amazing. The internet's democratized everything, as we can see, we're on this show, but My Pillow guy is of national consequence.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think there's just so much comedy to this. You can't write it like the election integrity expert, the remaining one, like after he lost his legal team, is My Pillow guy. I mean, that's like Donald Trump. But it is also so classic Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump, the guy who went on campaigned with a bunch of stakes saying, Donald Trump stakes that have been like out of sale for 5 years or whatever it was at that point. I mean, this is a guy who just peddled stuff when he was running for president in 2016. Of course, the lone defender, his expert on election integrity, is the My Pillow guy, whose pillow, by the way, sucks.
It makes you really question capitalism, that that guy, for whatever reason, he was able to become very rich and very prominent. I mean, he's a white guy. But
right,
wow.
That's my first.
Yeah, I mean, wow, like he's an indictment of the system, just generally the financial system we work in.
Well, and that's ultimately is. You're seeing this man break down on national TV over being deplatformed or being called to account over verifiably like insane conspiracies at this point. Like, even the people who might believe it are jumping ship from Trump because they don't want to be associated with it anymore. They don't want the legal consequences. They don't want to deal with the ramifications. But this is how egotistical, like how white male egos are just rewarded in this system over and over, that when it gets to this level, they have meltdowns because they're not used to having any pushback at all. I mean, he's been completely propped up. He bought a bunch of ads on Fox News, sold some styrofoam in a wrapped styrofoam called My Pillow, and made an empire out of it. He literally sold styrofoam. Like, that's how he became a multimillionaire. So
that's how a lot of people become multimillionaires.
True. It's called Wall Street. Hair. Thanks for watching and listening to The Nomiki Show. But remember to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and please share on social media. If you're not already a patron, please join us for as low as $5 a month on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for early and special content. That investment makes a huge difference. We are not corporate media raking in the dough. It's really you guys that are keeping us going. So please consider being a patron. And to our current patrons, thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful to you. We also now have swag. So check us out on thenomikishow.com to get your mugs, your totes, and your stickers.